Hello, Mr. Chair. By default.
I don't have the little script thing, so I don't know what I'm really doing here.
I'll bring it up to
Okay,
you.
thanks.
Pretty straightforward tonight. We have quite a few deferrals, so I'll just run through the agenda very quickly. So item number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm sorry. Items number 1 and 2 are on. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I think you can just sit anywhere. That works. Yeah.
We finally have a chairman.
Yeah, I think so. Items number 1 and 2, both requesting deferral due to delayed city council hearings on the associated rezones. Item number 3, we are recommending the consent agenda. Item number 4 is another deferral. Item number 5 is another deferral. And item number 6, we're recommending for the consent agenda. Those deferrals would all be to the next meeting in February, which is February 8th. So unless anyone has any questions or concerns, we'll get started here in about 10 minutes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I would like to call the January 11th, 2023 Design Review Committee meeting to order. Christina, can you please call the roll?
Simple. Zabala.
Here.
Rudin.
Here.
Marsh.
Here.
Aguilar.
Here.
Zuckerman.
Here.
Erstad. 2 absent, 5 present.
Thank you. Next, we're like to take a motion on the November 9th, 2022 minutes.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
on the call to order, I believe Mr. Erstad might be virtual. Is that no? Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you for checking though. Again, back to minutes, looking for a motion for the approval of the November 9th, 2022 minutes.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I move to approve the minutes.
Thank you. So moved. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none. Christina, you please call the roll.
Mr. Chair, did we get a second on that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we get a second?
Second.
A second. Thank you. Christina, you please call the roll.
Zabala.
Mr. Chairman, I was absent at that and will not be voting.
Okay, thank you.
Rudin.
Aye.
Marsh.
Aye.
Aguilar.
Mr. Chair, I was absent and will not be voting.
Okay, thank you.
Zuckerman.
Aye.
All in favor, motion carries.
All right, moving on to deferrals. Tonight, we have 4 items up for deferral. The first item is item number 1. It's DRH 22-00444. The location is 1385 South Capitol Boulevard. It's for the construction of a 6-story mixed-use building with 49 residential units, amenity space, ground floor commercial space, and structured parking on a formerly pending RODC/DA with zone. Is the applicant present first? Okay. Is there any member of the public wishing to speak to this item who cannot make the February 8th, 2023 date? Seeing none in person, any virtually? None. So this item will be moved over for the deferrals. Next item is item number 2. It's DRH 22-00445. Also location is 1385 South Capitol Boulevards. Again, for construction of a 6-story multifamily building with 39 residential units, amenity space, structured parking on a property located on a pending RODC/DA zone. Again, is there any member of the audience wishing to speak this item who cannot make the February 8th, 2023 date? Seeing none in person, any virtually? None. Thank you, Josh. This item will be put on the deferral agenda. Next is item number 4, DRH 22-00443. Location is 916 West Sherwood Street. It's for the construction of a new 6-story mixed-use building with 34 residential units, ground floor commercial space, structured parking on a property in a pending RODDA zone. Again, is there any member of the public audience wishing to speak to this item who cannot make the February 8th, 2023 date? Seeing none in person, any virtually, Josh? None. This item will be moved. Next item is item number 5. It's DRH 22-00420. Location is 801 East Reserve Street. It's to construct a new mixed-use development consisting of 206 residential units and 3 buildings with ground floor commercial space and structured parking located in a C2D DA zone. Is there any member of the audience wishing to speak to this item who cannot make the February 8th, 2023 date? Seeing none in person, any on virtually? None, Josh? And that concludes our items for our deferrals. At this time, I'd be looking for a motion on the deferrals.
Mr. Chairman, I
Yes.
move that we accept the deferral agenda.
Okay, so moved
Second.
and seconded. Thank you very much. Any discussion on the deferrals motion? Hearing none, Christina, will you please call the roll?
Zabala,
Aye.
Rudin,
Aye.
Marsh,
Aye.
Aguilar,
Aye.
Zuckerman,
Aye.
all in favor, motion carries.
Ryan Erstad is in favor as well.
Oh, did he? Thank you, Mr. Ted. Next, we're going to move on to our consent agenda. The first item we are considering for tonight's consent agenda is item number 3. It's DRH 22-00415. The location is 1625 North Steelwood Avenue. It's to construct a new approximately 3,000 square foot financial institution building with a drive-through on a property located in a C2D zone. Is the applicant present? Is the applicant online by chance, Josh? Yes. Is the applicant, are you in agreement with the recommended conditions of approval?
Yes, this is Jake Tate with Anderson Wallman Associates. We do agree with the conditions of approval and are good to move forward.
Thank you very much. Are there any members of the public wishing to testify in opposition to this item, either in public or virtually? Seeing none in person, any virtually, Josh? No, and this item will be moved to the consent agenda. The next item for consent agenda consideration is item number 6, DRH 22-00429. Location is 5110 West Gowan Road. For the construction of a new Boise Parks and Recreation Maintenance Facility with 2 buildings totaling approximately 51,840 square feet and associated outdoor storage on a property located in an M1D zone. Is the applicant present? Please let the record show the applicant is present. And are you in agreement with the recommended conditions of approval? We are. Please let the record show that the applicant is in agreement. Are there any members of the public wishing to testify in opposition to this item, either in person or virtually? Seeing none in person, any virtually, Josh? No. This item will also be moved to the consent agenda, which concludes our items tonight. And I would be open for a motion on the consent agenda.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I
Mr. Reed.
move to approve consent agenda items DRH 22-00415 and DRH 22-00439.
So moved. Thank you, Mr. Dean. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Ms. Zuckerman, any discussion on the consent agenda tonight? And with that, I would have Christina, please call the roll.
Zabala,
Aye.
Rudin,
Aye.
Marsh,
Aye.
Aguilar,
Aye.
Zuckerman,
Aye.
Erstad.
Aye.
All in favor, motion carries.
Great. Thank you very much. That concludes our meeting for tonight. And with that, we are adjourned. Thanks.